Hello visuals and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Superhero Wednesday with the visual. That's not why I start Superhero Wednesday videos. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Superhero Wednesday. The day of the week we're talking about anything weird, nerdy and goofy and comic booky and flex funkos and show Lego sets and say, I really like Doctor Strange. Well, I really love Catwoman and I want the fellas to know if his dick's huge. What the fuck? It's basically the day of the week we get really, really nerdy. And last week, I think it was last week, we did a comic book review on a Peacemaker comic book. And because I'm now getting a steady influx, what the fuck? Steady flow of comic books coming in, I figured we would do another one. This time, I thought it would be quite cool to do a spoiler-free. I like to keep it spoiler-free. I don't know if I should with comic book reviews. I'm not sure. But we're going to do with what if Miles Morales became Captain America. Really, really, really fun read. Highly recommend it. It's great. A lot of people, especially I know, and it's supposed to be seen online, a lot of people aren't massive fans of the what if stuff because they're like, well, what's the point, you know, blah, blah, blah. I love exploring the what if question and seeing the what if scenarios and whatnot. I freaking think they're awesome. But what do I think about this particular what if story? Well, let's find out. I quickly do want to shout out, actually, it's a comic book store in, is it Rochdale? I think it's Rochdale, called Get Ready Comics, where I now get my comic books. And if you ever want to get some awesome comic books delivered super duper quick on a website that's absolutely amazing. This is not an advert, by the way. I have not been told or paid to say this. You've got to get Ready Comics online. They are so cool. They've got lounge fly bags for like the likes of B and whatnot, action figures, comic books, Funkos. Since I discovered the website, I think through Instagram, that's it. Every week I've been getting dropped. Most weeks, I should say. Been getting stuff, comic books, couple of Funkos, whatnot. They are great. And the only thing that was a bit heartbreaking was they do have an option to subscribe, but they need you to go into the shop to tell them what you want, and unfortunately I live in Carlisle, so I can't do that. It's not in Scotland. I live in Carlisle, so it's quite hard for me to get down and say, can I have these titles coming in? Thank you very much. But it's okay, because they got back to me super duper quick and super detailed and so fun and awesome to talk to. I said, it's all right, I'll just keep checking out what's here, you know, what's coming out, and I'll find a title I like, and if I want to continue it, I'll just find out when it's out, and we'll go that way. Yes, please, anybody that wants awesome shit, got to Get Ready Comics. They're gnarly. But more importantly, what if Miles Morales became Captain America? What if Captain America was actually Miles Morales? Well, in this universe, there was still a Captain America, but this is quite cool. It explores the story of, we see, again, I say spoiler free, we'll go through some panels and whatnot. I do a jollop eyes. We could see Miles narrating at the start, and he mentions all the stuff that happened with Cap and him being super soldier. I know, you know, he loved him and how he looks out for the little guy and whatnot. And then we see him at like some sort of like little boot camp, and he's at this the super soldier program gets restarted 4 years ago, and it's where his uncle and his dad works, at a base where his uncle and dad works, and obviously. He gets brought home, he has a whiff, stuff goes wrong, well, kind of right. He then becomes this big, awesome, muscled up version of himself, and he becomes the new Captain America, this new super soldier. And we go on a pretty fun, wacky adventure. It's kind of somewhat the roots of Spider-Man, of Captain America anyway. We go on these different missions. You see him on a mission in Russia. He gets to team up with a different Falcon, so it's not the same Falcon as we're usually used to. He thinks his Uncle Aaron's dead. The story of the Prowler and whatnot's still there. Again, I don't want to go into too many details, which is always fun. We get to see a nice little look at Black Widow. There's some other old familiar faces and whatnot that come in. And again, we go on this nice little wild ride of, you know, S.H.I.E.L.D. and Fury and whatnot doing the shenanigans. You know, Falcons, Cap, we got a mission for you. They go to an old AIM base. You know, what's happening here? Oh, sorry, doggy. Who's prowling about? What's going on? And we take a nice a few little twisty turns from there. We come head to head with, again, like I said, some new villains. Grayskull. The Prowler, like I've already mentioned. But what's really cool, this is a bit of a spoiler I'm going to get to. We get some nice little action panels as well. The different combinations, how Cap and Falcon work together. He's blocking with the shield and whatnot. So that's pretty dope. But we get to see this really cool point. Where is it? Which page? Which page do I want, son? Where we get to see these armed guards, these new kind of guards. So I have to quickly go let the dog out for a wee. We get to see these awesome soldiers that are described as how do they describe it word for word? Some alien goo that Norman Osborn found in a rock and put on some robots and used as guard dogs. I mean, that might be a big enough clue as to what I might be talking about. But just some things ensue and some things happen. Some things happen. Great review, Dan. Some shenanigans ensues. Some battles go down between Cap and the Grayskull, Prowler, Falcon. I really want to point out as well the dynamic between Falcon and Cap in this is really, really cool. It's weird calling Miles Cap. That's just mental, isn't it? It just sounds mental. Because he is our Spider-Man now. I love him as Spider-Man, but I do like him as Cap though. So yeah, their relationship is really, really dope, and you'll see why if you do get to read this comic. It's all about there's some cosmic shenanigans at play, and a certain cosmic item at play. Being really bad, we're trying not to spoil it here. Which it goes out of control. This cosmic item, again, it's you know what I mean. Where Cap uses his shield to like destroy it. And actually, as this things go, because all the fighting and whatnot's happening, and certain stuff happens, Cap uses his shield, and something happens to the shield as well. The shield, massive spoiler, I said no spoilers, the shield is actually destroyed. That's right, Cap destroys the shield, saving the day. But what really, 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 really awesome thing happens, which I want to show you is because of this we get this big old cosmic blast of energy, and we get to see a lot of multiple different what ifs, and they're all Miles. So we've got a Miles Hulk for Spidey, well, it's no Spidey, but it's a different sort of Spidey. Wolverine, which is actually the next issue, is What If Miles Morales, and it's Wolverine. So it's a really cool, fun read. What a great, fun introduction to a title and a few more books that I'm going to make sure I definitely get. Same as Cap. It's like similar kind of shenanigans at play with the Cap introduction. Still doing the same Cap thing. You work with the Shield, you go on the missions. They go to a certain mission. Nice twist with the Prowler. Again, not really a twist if you know the whole Prowler story and whatnot. Anyway, iconic legendary items are seen in this and destroyed, and other legendary iconic comic book items, Marvel comic book items, are destroyed and whatnot. And yeah, it was a very, very fun read. Great relationship between them two. You'll see. I keep saying relationship. I think I've given that away as well. But I definitely recommend it. It was a fun read. Again, it's so hard to disappoint me. Obviously, there are some things that are going, that was a bit naff, but it's so hard to disappoint. And I love this endless possibilities of what if. Miles Morales will be my Spider. I think I'm really curious about him being Wolverine. I like the idea of this Miles Morales Wolverine. I think that might be quite fun. Captain America, I like him as Captain America, great. But at the minute, this variation, this variant of Cap, of Cap and Miles, won't be my favourite, I don't think, but this story itself was really, really fun. Anyway, again, go check it out. Go buy it now from Get Ready Comics. They deserve all the love because they are so awesome. That was another comic book review visuals. I hope I did alright. I repeated and said, I said a lot of stupid shit, didn't I? Like, they did some things and some things happened. I think next time I'm just going to go for it. I think I'm just going to go spoiler heavy. So I'll see how this review does. If a couple of you think, you're a knobhead, that made no sense and it was crap. Because I probably didn't bring myself across very well. But we'll just trial and error. Trial and error. We'll see what happens. And then maybe at the end of every Comic Book Wednesday, we can do a little cutscene where I'll show you Comic Book Wednesday. That was an OG show on the Visual Guide. Superhero Wednesday, where we'll do a comic book review. I'll show you some other comic books, and you can like choose, if enough people care, what comic we review next. Or we can do quick reviews of all of them. We'll see how it plays out. I kind of really want to bring Comic Book Wednesday back. I think that might be quite fun. But visuals, apart from that, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully it made some sort of sense. It's a great read. Go get Miles Morales. What if Miles Morales became Captain America? And apart from that, visuals, thank you for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. We'll just keep being you and keep on web singing out.